I was fortunate to have a community center and volunteers willing to help and support me in my early track career. Since that center has closed, I decided to create a foundation and community center to teach not only athletics, but more importantly, life skills like perseverance and conflict resolution.
One of the all-time greatest Olympians came from very humble beginnings. Jackie Joyner Kersee never forgot where she came from. She has created a foundation in her hometown of East St. Louis, Illinois, to help the people in the community learn personal and team-oriented life skills.
The reason I started the Jackie Joyner Kersee Foundation was because when I grew up in East St. Louis, I was exposed to a community center. And at that community center, I came in contact with volunteers. And when I competed in track and field and my parents couldn't afford for me to go to the meets, the coaches made sure that if I was hungry, I was fed. If I didn't have the right clothing, they provided the clothing for me. That community center that I was exposed to closed down, and I started wondering, where do the kids go? The most important thing for me is to continue to see young people come through those doors and go on and graduate, and then they come back and also be role models and mentors. We use athletics as a hook, and we really try to expose our young people about character building, life skills, teaching them things that are tangible in the sense that they can use and apply to their everyday living. So when it comes to love and forgiveness, it's getting our kids to interact with one another, being able to play games that you don't see young people playing anymore. I find that young people who don't do those kind of interaction games, as they get older, they don't even know how to resolve conflicts. A lot of times I don't see the work that I do because I live it. And sometimes you think it's not important, but in the eyes of others it's important. And here was a way for me to continue to reach out and touch so many other young people or just people in general I wouldn't have the ability to do.